This old guy DIY video will kick off the process of upgrading this boat a little bit. A hot chick that I know wanted me to help her find a 4-stroke motor for her pontoon. So we found a 4-stroke on the back of this thing. The pontoon leaves something to be desired in terms of livability and looks. So yesterday I dragged this thing over to her place, pulled the motor off, and we came up with a plan last night. I went to Amazon, ordered some new carpet. As I mentioned earlier, this pontoon is kind of ragged out. The hot chick doesn't have any use for it. I don't want to buy it. So the plan is to just remove all this aluminum edging. I'll pull up the old crappy carpet. Then I'm going to remove this cage work. We went to Amazon last night and ordered a new piece of carpet for this. So the goal is just to get all this aluminum off. I'm going to strip this thing down so it just looks like a swim platform basically. Throw the carpet on, put the structure back in place, and then attempt to sell this thing, get it out of her yard. So today I'm just working on taking these trim pieces off. I have my little Milwaukee impactor, 7/16 socket, big screwdriver to hold on top since these things just have a slotted screw head. I'm working my way around, just taking the nuts out and throwing them in here. So I've done about half of it in 10 minutes, so this will not be a long-term job. It's taken me about 40 minutes to get this far. So we have the whole front end disassembled. Parts there, parts over here. It's all very straightforward. 1/4-inch bolts, in some case nylock nuts on the other side. So I crawled under the boat, had the hot chick run the impactor from the top. Everything's going fine. The previous owner had screwed this carpet in. So now I'll just take these screws out, get that piece of ragged out carpet off of there, and I can basically cut the carpet off the front half and I'm halfway done. So as I work on this boat, I was curious about the bimini. When I went with the hot chick to look at this thing, all we cared about was the motor. The bimini was tucked in and I didn't open it up. But the fact that it has all the structure appears to be newer. You got a few earwigs up there, but no holes. So that might add 500 bucks to the sales price when that time comes. This is what it looks like after about 2.5 hours of work today. So I'll just walk around. So I got all the seats out. I got the vast majority of the carpet out. Here in the back, the last owner freelanced engineered a sunbathing deck. So I haven't removed all of that stuff yet, and I'm going to need the hot chick to help me. So all these bolts are loose, but I didn't take this back section of cage off just because I didn't have anybody to help me with this part of it. But I think it looks pretty promising. The wood is sound. Here where the operator station is, I just moved this thing around. I didn't want to take the cables off for the steering or any of the wiring. So when it comes time to put the carpet on, I'll just start at the front. When I work my way back here, I'll just put a slice in the carpet right there, and it will be very hard to see or probably be covered up by the little console here anyway. But 2.5 hours, then the sun was out, got pretty hot. I had had enough for today, so I hung it up. But I think we're making good progress. Probably another hour's worth of work, and this thing will be stripped down, ready for new carpet. I had a slight rain delay, but as you can see, this pontoon is stripped down to the bare essentials. So as I mentioned earlier, I used this hole in the floor with a steering cable through it as kind of the pivot point. But with the exception of that, all the hardware has been removed from the top side. The wood looks pretty good. So now it's just a matter of waiting for that new carpet, installing it once it shows up, putting this thing back together. So to strip it down to the bare deck and this pile of pieces took me about 3 hours of my time and 15 minutes of the hot chick's. So it's not a very daunting task. So thanks for watching. I'll keep you updated.